Hello guys, my name is Khalid. Today I'll be showing you how to create an Amazon S3 bucket. So let's first start with the definition. Amazon S3 bucket is a public cloud storage resource available on Amazon Web Services. It basically stands for Simple Storage Service and Object Storage Offering. Amazon S3 bucket, which are similar to file folders, store objects, which consist of data and its descriptive metadata. Basically, it is used as a container to store your data, your files, your videos, or your content inside a bucket. So let me create a bucket by going into my account. So let me sign in first. Here I am signing in as root user. Okay, so now I have logged into my management console. Here in the search box, I'll write S3. The first option is scalable storage in the cloud S3. Click here. So currently there are no buckets, so I'll create the bucket. One important thing to mention here is that this name should be a unique name, the bucket name, as it will become part of the URL. So I'm writing a name by dwk dash bucket dash S3. Okay, so the region selected is Ohio, US East 2. Next is currently it's blocked for all the public access. As when we create a bucket, by default, it is inaccessible to all the public. Other options are bucket revisioning and disable versioning. In fact, uh, I'm leaving it as it is, so I'm creating a bucket. Okay, so this is my bucket. Now I want to upload one or two files in this bucket. In fact, the files are basically pictures. So let me click on it. Here I am pressing upload. Here I am adding files. First I am adding this file, an image file. Then I am adding the second file. Then I am pressing upload. Okay, so these are now uploading. So uploaded successfully. Let me close this. Okay, so these two files are now placed inside the bucket, and the bucket name is dwk-bucket-s3. So now the permission for these file to get access is currently not permitted. So what I'm doing is I'm going to permissions tab. Here I am block all public access is on. So I'm making edit and I'm unchecking it, and then I'm saving changes. It is to confirm, so I'm confirming it. One more thing here is that below there are more options. I'll go to the bucket policy. Press edit. Here I'll write the script which is available on the AWS website, the docs.aws.amazon.com. So this is the bucket policy page on which I'm currently present, which is basically setting permission for the website access, the static website hosting also. So I'm copying this code from here, copy and pasting in the policy, paste. Here, the only thing I'll have to change is the bucket name here. So my bucket name here is DWK dash bucket dash S3. Save changes. Okay, so the changes are now saved. Basically, this code is about the version and to be accessible from the internet. This bucket will be read only, and everyone will be allowed. Static is for all the individuals. So let's now access our files. So these are our two images. Now I am clicking on this one. So this is the object URL which is assigned by the AWS. So every picture uploaded inside the bucket has got this link to be accessed from anywhere. So I'm clicking on it. So this is the picture which is appearing to us, and this URL is unique. This URL can be accessed from anywhere until and unless the bucket is there. It's not disabled. So let's check the second file. I'm going to the second file now. And this is the second file. It's also got a unique URL. So this is the second file which is opening. So currently there are two files in this bucket. We can apply actions to it by selecting the file, and from the actions we can move or copy these file to any other bucket in some other region, and similarly other actions can also be performed. Uh, we can delete all of the contents inside the bucket, but for the moment what I am doing is to create a static website, and for that I have created an index.html file, and I want to upload it to this bucket, at how a static content looks like. So for that I have already created um, this index.html. I have created this basically simple HTML uh, file. So I am uploading this to my bucket. Add files. I'm uploading this index. So it's index.html upload. So now to view it, just click on it, and we'll be having a unique URL for this. So this is it, and this URL is also unique. So that's the beauty of the S3 bucket, that it generates unique URL for each and every file which is residing inside the bucket. Okay, so one important thing to mention here is that I can keep track of my static website uh, through versioning. Basically, versioning is a feature which we can see from here. So this is it, bucket versioning. When enabled, multiple variants of an object can be stored in a bucket to easily recover from unintended user action and application failure. So let me go to the version tab. So these are the version which are uploaded for this index.html. If I open this one, So let me click on the object URL. So currently it's showing me the code like this or my website like this. So if for example I made a change to my code, let me make a change to my code. Let's say I open it with my notepad and I made a change over here. I'm changing the text, versioning control, and I am defining one another h3. Here I'm writing randomly 2021, for example, slash h3. So let me save it. Okay. So now I am uploading this index.html again to this bucket. So let's see what happens. Here I am uploading it again. Add files, index, upload. So let me open it again. So let me click on object URL. This is a text which I have changed. AWS S3 bucket versioning control. So I'm coming to the versions, and here you can see the current version which is being used. This is my initial version. If I can click on it and let me show you the URL, the content basically. So here is my old version. So the old version is also maintained in the S3 bucket. If for example, I again change in the code of the index.html and again I upload it to this bucket, then again the new version uh, uh, will be uploaded to the bucket, but it will not be replaced. In fact, the version will keep on increasing. So this is a good thing about the versioning, in which we can keep track of our main web HTML files. Okay, so now I have only one bucket by the name dwk-bucket-s3. I want to create another bucket, and I want that the contents which are uploaded to this bucket should also be copied to the newly created bucket. So for that, first I am creating a new bucket, and then I am assigning a replication rule which will allow the new files which will be uploaded to this bucket will also be replicated to the newly created bucket. So let me create first the new bucket, create bucket. Here I am writing the name dwk-bucket-s3-b2. The region is Ohio, US East 2. Uh, Block all public access and create bucket. So I'm going inside it. Now go to permissions, edit, and then uncheck block all public access, save changes, confirm. And then I'm going to bucket policy, edit. Here I'll write the code and change the bucket name here. Save changes. Okay, so permission overview is public and it's now accessed, and we have changed the name to the newly created bucket. Okay, so let me now go to our main bucket where our data is currently present. Okay, so here I am defining a new replication rule by going to management, and the second option is of replication rule. So I'm creating replication rule. Here I am entering a name, replication rule dash dwk. Enabled, the source bucket is dwk dash bucket dash s3, which we want, which is by default selected. Okay, so this is the destination which we want to choose the another newly created bucket. So I'll check this option, and here the first one option, choose a bucket in this account. So here if you click on browse on this one, so here I'll select this dwk bucket b2 which I have created now. Choose path, enable bucket versioning, enable this option. I am creating a new rule here, as I've not created any rule. You can also select from these options, but it's good to create a new rule. The encryption should be enabled, AWS KMS. Okay, and so here now press save. So here we can see that the replication configuration successfully updated for this S3 bucket, the first one bucket which we created. So now let me go to this bucket. This is our first bucket. Now I am uploading two more files to this bucket, and let's see what happens. Is that data being replicated to the another bucket or not? So I'm uploading two more files. I have added two files here, picture and skeleton front. Open. So these two files will be uploaded. Okay, I'm pressing close. Now you can see that we have this is our first bucket in which we have uploaded two files. So let's go to the second bucket, newly created bucket, and to see that what's the situation there. B2. So here you can see that the picture and skeletal front is replicated from the first bucket. So this is how replication rule basically works. So this was some of the options regarding the Amazon S3 bucket which I've discussed. I hope this has been an informative session for you all, and I thank you all for watching this video.